Hi guys, Nigel Farage, it seems, is attempting to style himself as a broadcaster, a bit like Tucker Carlson in the US. Carlson is a very slimy individual who uses a technique of posing questions to the audience and then guiding them towards the answer that he wants them to arrive at. This is a clear way to avoid charges of incitement. Farage used exactly the same approach when he put out a video on social media when he clearly didn't have all the information available. The difference between Carlson and Farage, of course, is that the latter is an elected member of Parliament. The Metro Mayor of Liverpool City Region, Steve Rotherham, was having none of Farage and his antics and told him that he wasn't welcome.
What did you make of Nigel Farage's intervention that raising questions, doing no more than saying it's legitimate to ask questions? Are certain things being, kept back? Or is there a lack of candour about what's going on? What did you make of that?
Well, I think he's trying to be clever, isn't he? In that case, you could say anything. You can make any accusation against Nigel Farage and say, I'm just putting it out there. I'm just asking the question. But there's innuendo in everything that he says. And that's to whip up hatred. It's 4 weeks, isn't it, or so, since we had a general election and the candidate for Farage stood in this area and was resoundingly rejected. His views aren't welcome here, and neither is Nigel Farage. Don't forget, we're talking about the deaths of 3 children, 3 little girls, 3 kids. And that should be the overriding issue that we need to fully understand. And as I say, what will happen now is that people here will regroup, they rebuild, and they'll get on with their lives. And of course, never forgetting what this was all about. And it was that the most horrendous attack happened when kids were dropped off at a holiday club. And that turned to tragedy for just far too many people.
The Metro Mayor of Liverpool City Region.
And Steve is right. The focus should be on the families, providing them sympathy, providing them support. The focus should be on those individuals, those who have lost someone. And then, of course, about the rebuilding of the community. Rebuilding in a literal sense as well, because we saw rioting taking place where entire streets were destroyed. So that has to take place as well. And a proper politician, which Nigel Farage, of course, is not, a proper politician would say, look, I want to provide sympathy, my condolences to the families involved here and the friends of the families involved, and of course to instruct the public to allow the police to continue with their investigations. Because while a suspect is in custody, it's important that we take a step back and allow the police to do their duty, to do their work, and not interfere. But instead, Farage is doing the opposite. He's putting out all these questions. Was he a Muslim? Did he arrive on a boat? Now, Farage didn't explicitly say these things, but these are the types of questions that are spinning around. And it's about misleading the public. And of course, Farage did come out and say, are things, is law and order breaking down? Is society collapsing here? Who benefits from that type of question? Nigel Farage and Reform UK. Because they can present themselves as the solution. Look at all this crime. Look at all this knife crime in particular. We are the party who will resolve it. The current government are not doing anything. The previous government did nothing. Vote for us. So of course Farage is trying to lead people to a particular conclusion. He won't say it, of course. He doesn't want to get into serious trouble. But I think he's already on an edge here, because a number of ex-police officers have come out and suggested that he has perhaps broken the law here by inciting people. See, once again, Farage is not interested in providing sympathy to the families necessary. That's the first thing a politician should do. And in the clip that he posted on social media, he didn't even mention them. And of course, allow the police to do their job. But he didn't do that either. I think he sees an opportunity to try and improve his position and his party's position in some way. And once again, he's an elected politician. He should not be engaging in these types of antics. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.